as you get to 10K, at this point, I think I've been asked, and sometimes I've had to think to myself, how should I feel? How should I feel at 10K? I've learned from experience that there's no right answer. You may feel really good, full of energy, and that's great. It may feel, on the other hand, very difficult. Daunting even, oh, I still have more than twice the race. That can be okay as well. Number one, we all have different strengths and weaknesses in our training. The people who thrive more on the faster speed work, that are just naturally more fast, might feel more comfortable early on, but then later start to struggle a bit more. So at 10K, they might still be feeling really good. Whereas the people who are more endurance, based strength, or really, thrived on the tempo work, feeling good, holding half marathon pace later on. At this point, you might feel okay, but not great. But you may find that things never get much worse, and you can really hold on to what may feel moderately uncomfortable, but you can hold on and sustain that for the rest of the race. With good training, that's something where you can sort of find that sort of borderline, try to be careful to stay on the safe side of it, but then really be able to hold that throughout. And it's important to check in around 10K to see if you need to make these adjustments, because coming up soon is going to be, a few of the first bigger challenges to the race in these next 3.5, 4 miles. You see a few hills in there. You've had, a chance to establish some pretty even splits. Hopefully, you're clicking them off, feeling good. You're going to start to reach a segment of the course, and pretty much for the next, remainder of the course, I should say, where the splits are going to come out a bit uneven, and it's nothing to be discouraged by. If you find that you ran 30 seconds slower than the last mile, say from 6 to 7, that's okay. First off, once you get to that hill, you're going to have some down. So kind of like those familiar with the Boston Marathon course, you can always assure yourself that if you get to the top of this hill, you're going to have a break. As you can see here, that is the case with coming off mile 7. You get a little bit of a down. Another thing where if you can't strictly go by your pace at the moment, because you are running uphill and it's naturally going too slow, sort of look around you, the people that you say you're running alongside, or even in front of you, and just try to make sure that you are staying even with the people around you, or even moving up. Because that can be a very encouraging thing whenever you think you're slowing down, but relative to those around you, you're actually moving up through the field, and you find that you are running a strong race. So that's 10K through 15K is almost bringing us to 10 miles.